glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. We have a late-season top 25 showdown that could be crucial to the postseason picture. And the Golden Bears headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Tar Heels offense will have the football first. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These
breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They're going to ride this running back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Hand off to the lone back, and he'll be smacked to the ground.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Flips it out in the flat. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to do it on the ground. Maybe some room here. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And how about that call? You're right around midfield, 4th down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
The Tar Heels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside, it's Jackson. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wide receiver going in motion. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. Floating away. Has it. And he will score. Touchdown, UNC.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on 4th down? They got it, kept the drive alive. They end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Bears offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanga Politelli. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Golden Bears will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Hauls it in, looking for space. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive there.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. And the Tar Heels are rolling down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There's a crease. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Raiola takes the easy throw in the flat. That's the 20. He's got space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The play fake, Raiola, keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And after success like that on the bootleg, that's going to change the way the defense plays now. Every single time from here on out, when the quarterback hands it off, they're going to have to leave a defender, a defensive end, or a linebacker outside just in case he decides to keep it. It's a positive play offensively, but it also now changes the way this defense is going to try and play the rest of the game.
Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Motion from the wideout. Quickly complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up fourth down.
Raiola to throw for it on 4th. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
So they've got the lead. They can make it a 2-score game with a chip shot field goal, but instead, the offense is out there. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
JKS. Quickly complete. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch, that's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
Politelli from the gun on third down. Snagged out of the air. Runs through a man, and he might have space. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Golden Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. They just keep firing. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Are you coming into this game? If they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Got it behind the line. It's Marshall. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the move. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Runs through a tackle. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Quick release by the QB. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's fourth down.
A 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, these running backs, they've been put into challenging situations. That's the third time in the game on fourth they've decided to hand it off, and these guys have just found a way to make sure that they're able to keep these drives going.
Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Throwing Raiola. Makes a catch. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. And the Tar Heels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Tar Heels!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Throwing Sangabowatelli. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Cal uses his 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Again, it's Sangabowatelli. Bringing the heat. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires to the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Just going to keep it after the snap. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. The Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Cal Bears head coach at the half. They have found some positives here during this 3-game win streak, but right now, trailing in this game, their backs are against the wall. They get an opportunity here to start the third quarter with some more momentum. And he said, we can't worry about the win streak. We just have to worry about doing our job. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Golden Bears want to crank the tempo.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field,
there's some room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Tonga Politelli, play action. Another incompletion on third down. The Golden Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Here's Raiola to throw. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. And the Tar Heels come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola on third down. Connection to the right. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. They'll leave it with the lone back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Takes the easy completion. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. They'll move the wide receiver. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, UNC! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Makes a grab over the middle.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Going to get a stoppage here as there's an injured Cal Bear on the field. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Sangapolatelli. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. And the Golden Bears line up to punt it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. From the gun on third down, Raiola takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on third down.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, Raiola. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the first down, and they'll get it back.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They go play action with Sangapolatelli. He's got it. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down.
Well, this offense is giving a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity, because first and second down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable fourth down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
It's all over but the shouting in this one. Top 12 teams in the country. This is the scoreboard, how things are going for those vying for a playoff spot. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the back. Here's Raiola to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. So now it's second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Maybe a double pass. a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. JKS finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
From the gun on 3rd down, Songa Povatelli. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Golden Bears will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Jaron Kiave Songa Povatelli. It's caught downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Golden Bears are in the hurry up.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick completion to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. You know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. You throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Hauls it in the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. 4th down, Songa Povatelli. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a play.
Got a little grass. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at.
Turning it on. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the 1st down.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Play action, Dylan Raiola. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heel. Quick strike through the air for the score. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this. If you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Songo Politelli from the gun on 3rd down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Throwing Songo Politelli. He's taking a deep shot. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. They go to the counter. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.